Oh, I forgot how much fun the music is in Ark and Ciel.
If you could reshare the Discord, that we could see what you're.
I am. I'm getting there. Oh shoot, I gotta grab something. Alright. What are we doing here again? I forgot.
Were we needing to stay in the theater, or do we have to leave the theater?
Nope, we have to leave the theater apparently.
Aha!
Sounds good. So what's the plan? Ravash is looking like our only potential lead so far.
This Yen person may be worth looking into as well.
Yeah, you're right. Hey everyone, I've got an idea. Why don't we pay Ravash & Co. a visit?
What?
You're kidding.
Isn't it our obligation as police officers to pursue any possible lead? We still don't know if Ravash's Dawn is responsible for sending the letter, but I know for a fact that we'll never reach the truth if we shy away from potential trouble.
You make a valid point.
Not only that, but I think it'll be a good opportunity. They're a group of criminals that think they're above the law. This is a chance to see the true nature of Crossbow's underworld for ourselves.
Can't argue with that.
What's wrong? Are you worried? Randy and I could always go a look.
Lloyd.
No, that's... I didn't mean...
Sorry, I was chugging a coffee. Okay, I'm alive. Oh no, it's not that I'm worried. I'm sure it won't be too dangerous to ask them a few questions. It's just, I've always been curious about the people that make up the city's infamous mafia. And this is the perfect chance to finally meet them face to face.
Oh.
Well, well, looks like Mademoiselle is ready and raring to go.
Well, of course I am. Life is full of surprises after all. Who knows what sort of exciting twists and turns this letter will lead us to? So let's be off right away.
Agreed.
According to the database, Ravash's headquarters is located in the back alley. There's a narrow alleyway halfway down the street that leads to its front doors.
Thought I remembered seeing some shady looking dudes there. Doesn't make sense if that's their HQ.
I'm gonna blow my nose. Be right back.
So, this is the Ravash & Co. building.
We knew it wasn't in the safest part of the city, but the way here was even shadier than I expected.
We walked past 2 buildings and then we were here, Ellie.
So shady.
That seemed pretty sus to me.
Wants to be our 2 mafiosos.
Who the hell are you guys?
This isn't a place for kids like you to screw around in. Go ahead and piss up. Ah? Ain't you those kids?
Could it be?
Huh. Who'd have thought we'd be reunited with the dear felon of ours?
What? Who are these kids?
They're those damn police brats. Brats.
Blats.
It's the police blast!
Not
I tripped over my own tongue. They're the ones that spoiled our plans in the downtown district.
No way!
It seems our reputation precedes us. We come here today as part of an official investigation. Say what? We appreciate if we could meet with your boss. I'd like to ask him some questions regarding a certain incident. Are you out of your damn minds?
A bunch of dogs like you talking to the Don? Just how cocky can you run skit?
He's not one of our suspects. We just want to ask him some questions. He, of course, isn't obligated to speak with us, so we won't force the issue.
Can you boys at least let your boss know we're here? Appreciate it.
Give him a nod. Or screw up, made these little shits way too. I can't do that in that accent. I was trying to make him mumble, and it just.
Yeah, it really did.
Yeah, I was like, I can't mumble in that accent. I'm gonna have to pronunciate it, even though I'm trying to make him sound like he's mumbling. Damn it, Arnon. Your screw up made these little shits way too big for their britches.
Hey, what's the plan? These sons of bitches have the wrong idea. Sounds like we should teach them some manners, eh?
Sounds good to me.
Guess we ain't getting in.
Yeah. We'll just have to try again another time. Oh, this is the second in command.
Mm-hmm. This is your big guy.
Yeah, how did I do his voice?
Super deep.
That's pretty deep.
Was it this one? Oh, it was this one. I was like, is this?
Yeah, that's the right setting, right? Yeah.
Let them through.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Boss?
Sorry, boss. These kids were...
It's fine.
He's massive.
Wald was fairly large, but he pales in comparison.
This guy's a mountain.
Get those brats with the police then. I've heard the stories already, but you're younger than I thought you'd be.
I'm Lloyd Bannings of the Special Support Section. And you are?
Garcia Rossi. I'm the general manager of sales at Ravash & Co. I suppose most of the employees stick to boss, though.
Oh, damn. I wasn't expecting a big shot like him coming out here to greet us.
Yes, I believe he's Marconi's right-hand man.
Come inside. I'll hear what you have to say.
Oh. Yeah. You're lucky the boss was in a good mood. Get your asses in there.
You better not even think about disrespecting him. Unless you're fine with having your lifespans cut short.
So that's what this is all about.
What a power pose.
You think the Dawn sent Ilya Platier a threat letter? Ridiculous. You kids sure have some overactive imaginations.
We aren't claiming it as the truth, of course. However, we heard of a recent incident between your boss and Ilya, and given that we were out of leads, we thought we should at least come to ask about it.
We're talking about the Dawn getting smacked. That's nothing. Just a random little event in his busy life. He'd had a bit too much to drink at the time, and barely remembers it anyway. I doubt he's holding any kind of grudge over it.
Is that so?
This is just another rumor we heard. But what about the proposal to have Ilya perform at the Heimdall Opera House?
Yeah, that was brought up. Vosh is good friends in a lot of places, and it was them who actually came to us with the idea. And apparently, the main reason was that the Dawn wanted to bring her in as a special guest for...
For what?
A special guest?
Never mind. Nothing you need to know about. Anyway, that letter ain't from us. You understand now, kids?
Even so, do you mind taking a look at the letter, just in case?
Sure, whatever. Hand it over.
Here you go.
Aw. The hell is this shit? Whoever this is, he's dead set on getting in the way of Ilya Platier's performance.
What was that?
You looked like you noticed something.
I see it threw the letter back at Lloyd.
It's a damn waste of my time. Threat letter? This crap looks nothing like more than an overblown prank to me.
Hmm?
Hold on a sec.
Your reaction gave the impression that you know something.
Don't know what you're talking about. Nothing in that letter looked the least bit familiar to me. All I can tell you is that the Dawn didn't write it. Oh, and that you guys are on a fool's errand. You know that, right?
Clearly there's something this guy's not telling us.
Whatever it is, he seems unlikely to reveal any further information.
I suppose that covers things here then. Is there any way we could hear the story directly from the Dawn?
What?
Yeah, getting it straight from the source would be best, you know. Or is he not in right now?
Don't go getting cocky now, kiddos. You think the Dawn just has time to see a bunch of snot-nosed rookies like you? Group of naive and helpless puppies that he can crush in the palm of his hand.
Wait a second.
Normally, I wouldn't have even given you the time of day. But since I'm such a nice guy, I figured this would be a good chance to give you this one piece of advice. No matter what you do, you can't change Crossbell's true nature. Ravash's iron grip is here to stay.
Pretty confident about that, ain't ya?
If you understand, then get the hell out of here. I don't have time to sit around having tea parties with a bunch of little shits like you. However, if you dare defy us again, there will be no mercy. I will end you.
Thank you for the advice. Let's go, everyone. I think we've gotten all we can here.
Yes.
Roger.
Huh. Well, this is the worst tea party I've ever been at. Ain't even any tea.
Not the worst tea party in the whole series so far, though.
Wait.
Mm-mm.
You there. Redhead.
Huh? You talking to me?
Are you talking to me?
Are you talking to me?
That shade of red. I've seen it before. No, you couldn't be.
Whoa, whoa, hold on there, Gramps. I love getting attention from smoking hot ladies, but old men, not really my thing, you know?
Well, no matter. Hurry up and get out of my sight already.
You were the one who stopped me. Make up your damn mind already.
Seth.
I love the music for this area. It's so chill. That went well.
He was treating us like children.
I can't stand that bastard.
By the way, Randy, why did he stop you as we were leaving?
Beats me. Anyway, the big guy ain't bluffing. Where we are now, I doubt we'd be able to so much put a scratch on him.
You think?
I sensed he considered us far beneath his notice. As if no matter what we did, it would barely register as a thorn in his side.
Right. I got that impression too. Even considering his group's connections in the diet, he didn't seem fazed at all. Ellie?
What's up?
Nothing. More importantly, how will we proceed? It seemed like Ravash may know more than they're letting on.
You mean regarding the threat letter sent to Ilya? Yeah. I don't think we can take everything Garcia told us at face value. That being said, I think the odds that Ravash is connected to this incident are low.
Really?
But he clearly reacted to the threat letter once he saw it, right?
Without a doubt, he definitely noticed something. Perhaps what Garcia reacted to was...
I mean,
The name.
I would go with the name personally.
Yeah?
Sure.
The name of the sender.
That Yin guy?
You think there's a chance Yin is involved with Ravash?
Yin conspiring with Ravash wouldn't explain Garcia's reaction to the letter. It's almost as if he was sure this had nothing to do with him once he saw it. Don't you think so?
Oh.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe the look in that ugly mug of his.
We can deduce that while Yin has no ties to Ravash, it is still a name they are familiar with. Is that an appropriate hypothesis?
Yeah, I think that's safe to say.
If that's the case, I think we should consult someone who's more familiar with Ravash. Mr. Grimwood comes to mind.
Yeah, that's a great idea. If we're as close to the truth as we think we are, it might be a good idea to discuss it with Grace, too. Although,
We give that woman the smallest morsel, and before you know it, she'll be trying to drag the whole damn story out of us.
She would inevitably learn of the threat letter, and it would become a colossal ordeal for Arkansas.
I was hoping you'd all talk me down from that idea, to be honest. We should try questioning any other people that come to mind as well. Lucky, we might even come across some information we weren't expecting.
Yes, maybe so.
Ellie?
Oh no, it's nothing. Shall we begin gathering information? We could start wherever we'd like. At some point, we'll have to visit the law office, though.
Right, let's get going. You are suspicious. And I'm going to stand this close to your face to tell you it.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Should we see if Michelle has anything to say?
Sure.
If I remember right, this was Xander?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the flamboyantly gay one.
Yes, this is Gilmore.
Yes. Ravash is a criminal organization entrenched deep within the foundation of Crossbell. For them, breaking laws is as much of an everyday occurrence as tying their shoes. We can't so much as lay a hand on them, though. They've got all the corrupt men who run the state deep in their pockets. The best we can do is give them a good pounding, and even then, only if they lay a hand on the citizens.
Gotta admit, Ciel definitely has the CPD beat when it comes to proactively responding to the threats against the people.
Yeah, by the time any of us cops get to the scene, you Roysters are already there cleaning shop. You can say that again, honey. Honestly, if your coworkers were just a little quicker on their toes, they'd take some of the work out of our plate.
Gotta give him a good pounding. Who else did they say to talk to?
The lawyer dude?
Oh, and the other person was Grace. If we wanted to try and talk to her.
I forgot what the voice I gave Grimwood was.
I don't remember either. Or was I Grimwood?
I was Grimwood. Was he? I swore I was Grimwood. I thought I had the weird voice on him.
Pulling up the notes. I gotta put the mouse back on my other computer.
No, correctly,
Xander was Grimwood.
This is the guy that's supposed to be big like a bear and stuff, but I ended up making it like high pitch.
I
Oh,
believe
that's
that was a
right.
yes. Yes.
I
it was
remember
Xander
that
who did
now.
this.
Yes.
Yes.
But I gotta figure out where the voice is, what the voice effect I even had was. Jeez.
Yeah, that I.
Cause it was a like a random one I had done, but I don't think it's saved. I don't even know where it would be at, cause it's just it. I had it a certain way, and then I tweaked it to get to that pitch, and the pitch is gone.
I guess just try and figure it out, and we'll let you know once you find it again.
Try
Or-
your best.
Excuse us, sir.
I had to get rid of. Let's see, get rid of the echoes. Reverb, no echo.
I heard enough, right? A lot.
That's too low.
Yeah,
That's not
you
it.
know.
Yeah, too low and demonic.
We cannot understand you either.
It's a little higher.
A lot higher.
Yeah, it's a lot higher than it was. How high was the voice? Oh, yeah.
What's it about? I don't remember what the voice is supposed to sound like. I have no clue.
Let me see if I can find.
It was higher than what you just did.
Higher than this?
That's closer.
Higher than this?
That's too much higher. Just my hair.
Higher than this?
What a laugh that was. I'm gonna add that to the sound alerts. Clip it. to sound alerts.
Okay, how's this?
That sounds close.
Sounds pretty close. Any better? Better? No. I'm dropping its tone a little bit. Is that any better?
Ghost, help him out.
Help?
I'm looking. I'm looking.
He's
Hold on.
looking. He's looking.
Jesus,
That's
that's
creepy.
terrifying.
What is coming for you?
Put out a ton.
Be glad that cut out a ton.
Are you here?
Oh, that one.
What the fuck is?
Okay, I found.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me. Do this real quick. Okay, you're going to hear the audio. Hold on. That was your voice.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, okay. Geez, I don't even know where that one would be. Now I have to try to play with the pitches again.
I was gonna be like, should I do something about that situation? You got it taken care of.
Yeah.
No. Higher. Oh.
Nope,
Maybe.
it was almost borderline chipmunk.
I have
Yeah, it was very chipmunk-like.
I do have a chipmunk voice. Let me check that one and then edit it maybe. With the pitch, because that pitch is super high.
Okay. Oh. Does that sound right?
Too low.
You sound like
Hello?
T-Pain.
Yeah, it's auto-tuned.
Okay. Any better?
No, you're just auto-tuned.
No. I literally just turned off the auto tune.
That's not auto-tuning now.
That's because I just turned it off.
Making progress.
Making progress. You have. Is that any better?
That's pretty close. Maybe just a tiny
Pretty close.
bit higher.
A bit higher?
A little bit higher.
Okay. Okay. Is that any better?
That's
Any
That's-
better now? No.
Pretty close.
yeah.
Okay. Like this?
It's not exact, but it's close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably as close as you're gonna get trying to remake it.
Okay. I'm gonna go with this bitch. Don't you laugh at me? How dare you? Oh, welcome. It's been a while, hasn't it? I've been hearing a lot of stories about the special support section. It seems you all been working hard since we last met.
Well, I'm sure you've been working just as hard as us, Mr. Grenwood, if not more.
You look as busy as always, sir.
Well, you get used to it in this line of work. That aside, something must have happened, right? Judging by the looks on your faces, you've come here to ask for my advice.
Impressive.
Was it that obvious?
Well, I do see a great many clients come through my door every day with that very same look. Lucky for you, I'm taking a break right now, so you can ask me anything.
Thank you, Mr. Grenwood. Your words mean more than you could ever know.
I think I'll take you up on that kind offer.
A threat letter sent to Arkansas, And you're curious as to whether the sender, Yin, is tied to Ravage.
Yes, sir. You have any idea?
Unfortunately, I don't have any information that connects the two of them. But that doesn't mean that I've never heard the name Yin before.
Really?
What do you know about him?
Well, since that points towards this being the same person. With that in mind, are you still interested in this information?
Yes, of course.
Hell, at this point, we'll take any lead we can get our hands on.
Very well. Then it all happened when I went on a business trip to Calvard. While walking about, I heard a strange urban legend from a local. It involves the legendary Jean Chou, referred to as Yin.
Yin.
It certainly is an Eastern name.
What exactly is a Shang Shou?
Bless you.
Means something along the lines of an assassin or killer. Pretty sure that's what they call them in most of the eastern regions.
Well, you certainly are well informed. I'd say it's somewhat similar to how we customarily call mercenaries Jaegers.
You mentioned this was an urban legend. There's more to it, I assume?
Yes, well, it's said that no one knows for sure whether Yin is real or not. Though supposedly he's said to wear a mask and a pitch black cloak, and he's never once allowed someone to see his face. He appears and vanishes with the shadows and never lets his prey slip away. In other words, he's a phantom
Danny Phantom?
of the opera.
Phantom.
Sounds like a pretty tall tale if you ask me.
I suppose that is why it is called an urban legend. However, why would this so-called legendary assassin send a threat to Elia Platier?
Right. It just doesn't make sense. Wait. What if it's not Ravash he's tied to, but Heiwei?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Heiwei is a powerful organization operating out of Calvard's eastern quarter. With that in mind, I wouldn't be shocked if they knew of the Eastern Assassin.
I getcha. If that's the case, Garcia's reaction makes a lot more sense. We know for a fact that Ravash and Heiwei are at each other's throats. And if Heiwei and Yin are teaming up,
Despite not being directly tied to Ravash, it would be highly likely that the Mafia is acutely aware of his presence. That, in and of itself, would support Lloyd and Ellie's theory.
Intriguing thought. But that brings us back to your previous question, Tio. Why would Yin threaten Ilya Petier, the lead star of Arkansas?
Well, we still need to figure that one out.
know that Ilya and Ravash's Dawn had an argument at a party. Could it somehow be related to that?
I don't know. It really didn't sound like something that warranted a threat. Besides, why would Hayway react to it at all if they're against Ravash?
Yeah. Any chance the name is a coincidence and we're dealing with someone completely unrelated?
I don't think so. Every clue we've gathered so far has pointed in a particular direction. I think we're still too early in the investigation to disregard anything that's not quite lining up. Hey guys, not to get ahead of myself, but why don't we try paying Hayway a visit?
What?
Well, man, if are you off your rocker today?
Think about it like this. We know that Hayway is a big enough threat to Ravash to have gotten their attention. Hayway has only continued to spread its influence and chip away at Ravash's hold on Crossbell's criminal underworld. In the circumstances, it could prove even more dangerous than Ravash.
You may be right.
I see. This might be the perfect chance to check whether or not that is true.
Hold up. It's not like we can just barge in on them. We have no idea what kind of people we're up against, Lloyd.
Actually, I recently met the manager of Hayway Trading's Crossbell branch.
What?
Seriously?
He came to me for counsel to ensure that there were no legal barricades preventing his business from operating in Crossbell. I saw no harm in the request, so I accepted the job. It was then that I met him.
I see.
What kind of person was he?
The word shrewd certainly comes to mind. He's relatively young, but he already knows his way around things. He has a silver tongue and is unflappably confident. Overall, I'd say he's extremely intelligent, and not someone that can be taken lightly.
An intellectual, then?
Sounds like he's gonna be a huge pain in the ass. Definitely not the kind of guy who will give us any straight answers.
True. This would be a good chance to meet him. What do you say?
Oh, okay. You won me over.
I am also quite curious about this branch manager.
Same here. I know a bit about Ravash, but nothing about Heiwei. We'll be going in blind. You're right, Lloyd. This would be a good opportunity to learn more about how they operate.
It's decided then. Thanks for your help, Mr. Grimwood. Looks like we'll be able to press on with our investigation after all.
Great to hear that. You remind me of the way Guy used to work his cases. Anyway, Heiwei works under the guise of a respectable trading company. Stopping by their office shouldn't prove too dangerous. However, never forget that their true identity is that of a massive influential crime syndicate. Don't let your guard down around them.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. We'll keep that in mind. Who is that small person in the back?
I just walked out. Alright, let's make our way to Heiwei Trading. I think they're somewhere by the pier.
Correct. Our destination should be in the northeast corner of the harbor district. They are apparently located right by the river.
Oh, we talking about that red and eastern looking building?
It's surprising to think that a crime syndicate's headquarters is in the same area as the IBC and Crossbill Ties buildings. I suppose it's no matter. Let's try paying them a visit.
You trying to figure out who
Like-
this little guy is?
Yeah. Who is...
His name is Pete.
For the love of Pete.
He's a child that helps out around the office.
Oh.
But here he gives you an important information. The name of the person.
Ah.
Hao Li. Yep, he's
Thank
just
you,
a
Thanks, Pete.
he's a kid who helps Grimwood manage his files. Gee, I wonder which one is the Eastern business.
Definitely the wholesale.
Definitely the wholesale.
Yeah,
it's
the one
a
I
mystery.
can't. It's definitely not the one over here with a modified version of the Rising Sun.
No.
Nope, it's
Nah.
definitely
It's too on the nose.
it's this right out here.
Yeah, it's the lighthouse that's under
Mhm.
construction.
Wait, is there anything around here? No. That'd be a place to hide a treasure chest. Just saying.
You're right.
Oh, you're fishing. I don't want to do fishing. 2 fishes.
Not you.
Actually, the fishing in this one is not as bad as it was in the previous 3. There's not much need to go fishing because it's not story important. It was last game because of the doors. Estelle had a fishing competition. We don't have that this game so far.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, it's not your excuse.
What did you say? Cut out.
It's not your excuse at all. No, sirree.
It's not an excuse. It's a fact. There's not been a fishing story point aside
Sure.
from when you first got introduced to it.
Sure. Mm-hmm. Sure.
There's not a reason to go fishing.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
It's not a thing.
Mm-hmm. No, it's definitely.
Nope.
You're just,
Nope.
you know.
This must be the place.
How do we proceed, Lloyd?
Just leave him alone. Just walk away.
We're just gonna leave.
Excuse me. Anybody there? Xander up on me now? I have another person?
I don't remember. My thing's not pulled up, so just take your best guess.
Okay. Well, since Xander just did a bunch of talking as Grimwood, I'll pick this person.
Sounds good.
Oh, let's see. How do we modify this?
How about this? Nope. A little bit right about there.
I was like, you going for a chipmunk too?
No,
Ugh.
just
Slightly.
slightly higher than my normal voice.
Or actually just slightly lower. Just a little bit. Not as low as the Ravash guy. Just a little bit. Nah.
I like a little bit higher. And who might you all be?
We're from the Crossbow Police Department, Special Support Section. We're hoping to ask your branch manager a few questions regarding a certain incident, if possible.
Wait here a moment.
Well, here we go.
Man, what kind of trouble are we getting ourselves into this time?
I suppose we will find out very soon.
I apologize for the wait.
The branch manager will see you now. Please come in.
That is not the voice to fit that character model, but that's okay. Neither does Grimwood's. Thank you.
You'll excuse us?
Should I just be this person? Give Xander a break? It's up to you, Xander.
That works for me. I don't even know who the heck that person is.
It is the manager of Hayway. Let's do similar range to the other person.
But not quite as high pitched.
What about there? Just a little bit.
Oh, how nice of you to finally visit.
It's nice to meet you. I'm Lloyd Bannings of the CPD's Special Support Section.
The pleasure is all mine. I am Cal Lee, manager of Hayway Trading's Crossbow branch. So you're Lloyd, and you three must be Ellie, Randy, and Tio, correct?
How'd you...
May I ask how you know of our names already?
Truth be told, as an avid reader of the Crossbell Times, I was mesmerized by your exploits and instantly became a fan. Though boorish for me, I decided to investigate your backgrounds through various intermediaries.
Is that so?
Yeesh, 5 seconds in, he's already holding all the cards.
He is just as cunning and intelligent as we were told.
It is an absolute honor to meet such an intriguing group as yourselves. What brings you to my office today? Is there a problem of some sort with our business operations?
No, that's not it. We're actually in the middle of investigating an incident involving Arkansas.
Arkansas, you say? Ah, but of course. Crossbell's very own prided...
Hold on, let me try that word again.
A theatrical troupe. I've been meaning to see one of their shows ever since I first arrived here. Work has kept me oh so busy, you know. I seem to recall them having announced the next production, correct?
Pissy or busy?
Busy.
It sounded like pissy.
It's giving him that too.
Yeah, that's right.
As a matter of fact, our investigation is related to an issue with their upcoming show. We'd actually like to ask you a few questions if you don't mind.
Oh dear, it sounds like quite the predicament. Very well, I shall comply with your request. Free of charge, of course.
Well, that's kind of him.
Yin, you say?
We're aware that Heiuei's main office is located in the Republic's eastern quarter. We're thinking that due to that, you might be familiar with Yen.
Interesting. I'm going to assume you're implying I have connections to this criminal named Yin?
No, of course not. To be honest, we simply don't have a lot of info, so we're following up on any and all leads we have.
Ah, is that so? Well, alright then. This may be rather basic information, but I can tell you some of the legends regarding Yen in more detail.
We're listening.
The name Yen holds a particularly strong influence within the Eastern Quarter. A Zhao Shou, an assassin, hidden behind a mask beneath a pitch-dark cloak. No one has ever gazed upon his true face. He appears like a shadow and vanishes like a phantom. His prey has never once escaped. Though it may seem preposterous, some say Yen may be immortal.
Immortal?
What do you mean?
Well, documents that show that Yen has been operating as an assassin for at least a century. His rise into legend began shortly after the democratization of the Calvard Republic. If you were to examine records from that time, Yen's name is frequently mentioned. The demon draped in black sent one prominent figure after another to the grave during this chaotic period in history.
This story is getting more outlandish by the second.
It's gotta just be some scary fable to keep the kiddos in line. No way he's real.
No, Mr. Lando. Yen is very real.
What?
Yen far surpasses a mere tall tale in the underworld of the Eastern Quarter. Though his true identity is unknown, Zamuria's greatest assassin can be employed for the right price. Master of all assassination techniques, a martial artist with incredible dexterity and agility who lurks in the shadows. He is recognized as such, and his deadly work speaks to his existence. A certain organization highly values Yen and entrusts many jobs to him. Or so the rumor goes.
organization you were referring to.
Ah, yes, that reminds me. While we're on the topic of yen, I've heard recent claims of yen having vanished entirely from the Eastern Quarter. It's come to my attention that he has accepted a hefty job from the aforementioned organization. Apparently, it's involved in traveling to a certain autonomous state we're all familiar with.
I don't like what you're implying.
What's the matter? I haven't given you the name of the organization, have I? Nor the name of the state.
You and Ravash are one and the same.
Oh, please, refrain from comparing Heiwei to that measly local gang. Or at least that's what I'd like to say. Quite frankly, I'm more than impressed with how well they've managed to adapt to this peculiar city. Those persistent little pests have caused quite a bit of trouble for us.
You festing up?
He's not even pretending anymore.
I am merely referring to them as our fellow business competitors. Here in Crossbell, free trade is protected by law, after all. You take issue with that, officers?
Let me ask you this one final question. Has Arkansas been caught in the crossfire between you and Ravash?
Oh,
We just received information about Ravash's proposal for Arkansas to perform in the Imperial capital. Were you considering a similar proposal too?
I have no problem admitting that certain crowds in the Republic wish to be graced by their presence. However, our company is unconcerned with matters relating to the entertainment industry. I certainly am perplexed, though. Why exactly was the threat letter signed with the name of an assassin?
That's what I intend to find out. Thank you for your time, Ciel. We appreciate your cooperation.
Lloyd?
Are you sure we're done here, man?
I doubt we'd get much more out of him if we stayed any longer. Besides, Ciel seems more than busy enough already. So we really should excuse ourselves.
Lloyd's right.
Thank you for being so considerate. One more thing before you leave, Detective Bennings.
What is it?
Come now. Don't look so displeased. You recall me saying that I'm a big fan of the SSS? Believe me when I say that was no lie.
Huh?
I must say, this current investigation of yours absolutely fascinates me. As one of your fans, I can hardly wait to see how you'll resolve this one. I am most certainly looking forward to reading about it.
Why do I get all the guys that sound creepy? Why do I make them sound creepy? Is that me a problem?
That's a
I
you
feel like
problem.
that's the character
Okay,
problem.
fair.
but
Fair.
It's also from you a little bit.
I mean, that's fair. I can't help it. Like, you give me lines like that and they sound creepy. Like, that's just how that's how I read them in my head, and so that's how I say it.
Thank you for stopping by, officers. The branch manager says you may contact us again should anything happen.
We appreciate the offer. Just in my head, they sound creepy, and so that's how I make them sound. Maybe they're not supposed to be, but that's how I read it. So now we have to worry about these guys on top of Ravash.
Well, I'd say they at least seem a bit friendlier. Or maybe they see us as so little of a threat, they think they can screw with us.
That is not out of the realm of possibility.
Ellie? You okay?
Are you feeling unwell?
No, I'm fine. More importantly, we found out that the legendary assassin Yin has managed to infiltrate Crossbell State. we at least managed to get that information out of Xiao.
Yeah, it didn't seem like he was lying. Also, I don't get the impression that Xiao is the one threatening Arkansas and Ilya.
I was thinking the same thing. If that were the case, no way he'd have hinted at his connection to Yin.
Then would that mean Yin's actions are not tied to his employer, but rather he is acting of his own accord? I'm not even attempting. I'm sorry, we can move on.
Hey, you Wei. We might be out of options if that's the case. Let's assume you're right. I mean, Xiao doesn't know Yin's true identity.
Sounds like our only option is to catch a legendary assassin then.
Unfortunately. If Yin is truly after Ilya's life, then this case may be beyond our capabilities. There's no guarantee that we'd be able to apprehend a professional assassin like Yin. That being the case, wouldn't it be better to leave this to headquarters?
Well, that's...
Would they not simply look the other way like they did with the incident downtown?
I doubt it. Arkansas and by extension, Ilya, are incredibly important to the people of Crossbow. Headquarters would definitely take action if her life was in danger. They'd stake their pride on it.
That's correct. I'm just gonna read that until we see who this is. Oh, it's Dudley.
You're with the first investigative division.
Who was Dudley?
Let me look. Ghost was Dudley.
Context for his voice at all?
Nope.
Ah, okay.
I dimly recall you had a voice in mind, and then it ended up being something else, and I forget what that was, but
Yeah, let me see if I can find. We remember when we ran into Dudley?
I say someone take him until we can figure it out later.
it's Ghost's voice.
We ran into him at he was one of the early on times we were in
It was
the
right
in
around the
the
same time we
police
met
thing.
the lawyer dude. It was right before that.
Okay. Okay. So I'll. What voice did I give Dudley? See. I am Alex Dudley. Come with me. Huh? Why? Only a fool will discuss information here of all places. I don't have time to waste. Follow me. Understood.
Huh? The hell's going on all of a sudden?
Ooh.
What's the matter with all of you? I don't know what you were thinking waltzing in there like that. Furthermore, you decided to discuss your investigation with an earshot of their building. Sorry, sir.
You're right. We weren't being careful enough.
Well, what's done is done. Well? What? You're going to explain to me what you were babbling on about with Ciel, and how this all relates to your little visit to Heiue. You better tell me everything you know. Excuse me?
Where the hell is this coming from?
It is brazen of you to demand that after showing up so suddenly.
I wonder which one of us is truly brazen. The First Division has been keeping cabs on Heiue for over a month already. You were the ones who barged into our investigation without any notice. Wait, seriously?
Does that mean you're after Yin too?
Do you know about Yin? Well, no matter. Start talking and don't leave anything out. If you don't comply, I won't hesitate to file a complaint to Sergei over this obstruction of our investigation. Damn it. Alright, fine. However, our investigation is a formal request submitted to the SSS. We need it to stay confidential. I'll be the one to decide that. Out with the details already. This is an order.
Bruh.
I understand the situation. I don't think there was anything concrete, but it seems they finally tipped their hand.
Are you referring to Yin?
Yes, I am. Here we employed a legendary assassin as a trump card in order to threaten Ravash's influence. The First Division received an anonymous tip with information regarding Heiue. We've been surveilling them ever since. Who would have thought a group of amateurs would stumble onto the scene and give us just the lead we needed?
Well, that almost sounded like a compliment.
I would like to inquire as to why you only had Heiue under your surveillance. I am under the impression that your team is leaving Ravash unchecked.
What are you implying? The First Division already understands Ravash's operating procedure. We're also fully aware of both the incident downtown and how they've used their warhounds. Don't think for a second that we haven't kept tabs on the cases you've been getting involved in. What?
Then why?
If you got involved in every little thing they did, there would be no end to it. None of the incidents you took on were anything as serious as murder. They were simply petty crimes. You honestly think we'd put off more important cases to divert our limited personnel to such minor issues? I understand that, but still. Those of us in the First Division are leagues apart from know-nothings like yourselves. We're charged with maintaining a certain degree of order in a city where justice is a constant uphill battle. We're expected to suppress major crimes and protect the public from criminal organizations and foreign intelligence agencies. Can you possibly fathom the work that goes into that?
I knew it. I always had a feeling. Crossbell's peace and prosperity are hanging by a thread.
Yes, and most of the citizens fail to realize it. Sure, it might be popular to read stories on Ravash's ties to Imperial faction Dia members. Meanwhile, Hayway is in the process of deepening their relationship with the Republican faction. If we allow it to progress any further, they'll be untouchable. The laws against espionage are lax as well. Agents from foreign intelligence agencies are free to enter and leave however they'd like. Never realized.
This is unbelievable.
Well, you're talking. Crossbell's already got 1 foot in the grave.
In a situation as desperate as this, our only option is to simply do what we're able to do. Guess that's how dangerous each case is, and even if we can't solve the root cause of it, we can at least lessen the impact. And Li Yin is nothing more than solving one piece of a larger puzzle. We haven't been able to keep a close watch on the case regarding Ark and Ciel. Thank you for the valuable information. The First Division will handle it from here. You may return to your usual duties. What?
The hell is this crap?
After carefully assessing the situation, I've ascertained that Yin is more than a mere legend. We'll be observing Hayway's movements while protecting Ilie Plantier from falling victim to our mysterious assassin. Tell me, would you be able to handle all that? Damn it.
Given our lack of resources, it would prove to be difficult.
At the very least, I can let you handle contacting Ark and Ciel. Make sure you tell them that their case has been transferred to the First Division. See to it that they're given a proper explanation.
What the hell? He just shows up, gives a shit, takes our case, and then drives off?
And in a personal vehicle at that, adding insult to injury.
As frustrated as we all are, I understand where he's coming from. I actually agree with him. The scope of this case has gone way beyond our level of experience. All we can do now is inform the troop and offer our sincerest apologies.
I guess you're right.
We have run out of options.
Hold on, guys. And Lloyd, you're the last person I expected to hear that from. You told us to overcome our barriers. You said as long as we're together, that no barrier is too high, didn't you? So why? Why are you giving up so easily?
Wait, Ellie?
Whoa there. Where's this coming from? Didn't you already tell us it'd be better to leave it at headquarters?
Wait, is that... I did, didn't I?
Ellie,
I understand. I'm frustrated too, Ellie. I want to do something about it just as much as you do. If you don't want us to give up, then we'll find another way.
No, it's all right. I'm sorry, everyone. I think I've just had a rough day is all.
Ellie.
Well, we did spend our entire day running into one jackass after another. Let's go report the news to Ark and Ciel. We can head back to base and relax for a bit after.
that sounds like a reasonable plan.
Sure. Sounds good. Is that okay with you, Ellie?
Yes. Thank you, everyone. Let's be off to Arkansas then. What is up with her?
You're gonna have to find out.
She's
She
so
acted
suspicious.
sus.
Alright, how much
But
longer are
that
we
being
wanting to
said-
go tonight?
I'm dying.
Fair.
I'm sorry. I am.
Bless you?
Thank you.
Bless you.
Okay.
Was that a
I thought
sneeze?
it was a
Bless
sneeze.
you.
That's why
I'm
that's why I had the
turning away
question
from
mark
the
at the
mic
end.
so that I don't sneeze into the mic, so it sounds.
Oh, I
Far.
sneeze so loud into the mic constantly. I'm sure I annoy the crap out of people.
I either try to mute the mic as fast as I can if I can reach it, or usually I just turn away.
Yeah, I'm bad
Okay.
at that.
Ghost does not mute his microphone when he sneezes.
All
Half
right.
the time I don't know what's gonna happen.
Good night.
Have a
Good
good
night.
night. Alright. Let's go raid Lost Initiative. They're playing the D&Ds.
The dins.
Yep, they're doing more of their Ashes of the Vanguard. Season 3. I didn't realize that they were that far into it. I am way behind on Ashes of the Vanguard. Bye, everybody!